So after training hundreds of high-ticket closers, including Alex Hormozi's old gym launch sales team, and now closers inside my Unicorn Closer Mastermind that I've taken to earning over $100,000 a month in commissions within 17 months, there is one single hidden thing that will show you your destiny as a high-ticket closer, whether you're going to make it, whether you're going to make a load of money, whether you're going to master high-ticket sales or not. And so in this video, I'm going to show you what that is, because you are able to look yourself in the mirror and see if you have this trait or not. If you do have this trait, then you can just click off the video and I can assure you that you're going to make a load of money in high-ticket sales. But the likelihood is you're watching this video because you're not where you want to be. You're not a high-ticket closer that's earning the money you want. You're probably not enjoying selling. You probably find it very difficult. You're getting objections. Your prospects are not opening up. You're having to do follow-up and all of that. And so I'm going to share with you the one thing that you need to implement into your lifestyle as a high-ticket closer so that you can fix all of that. So it is very simple. The high-ticket closers that actually make the money that they truly want to be making, when they have a sales call that doesn't close, they are pissed off. The high-ticket closers that never make much progress, when they have a sales call that doesn't close, you know what they do? They just go and get on with their day. They finish the sales call and they shrug it off, and within a few minutes, they've forgotten about it. Now, if we go down the rabbit hole of the spiritual side of sales, the spiritual side of selling is that your job as a salesperson is to be in service, to actually provide value to the world. If you think about it from an economical point of view, the reason that you're going to make more money as a high-ticket closer is because you're providing value to the world. You can't be providing any significant value if when you don't serve a prospect that needed to be closed, that would have benefited from the product or service that you sell, you're not pissed off with yourself. You are not in service if you don't get off that sales call and you are frustrated and you are determined to figure out, simply put, why you let that prospect down. There's a great quote from Zig Ziglar, and he says, "You can have anything that you want in your life if you can help enough people get what they want in life." And so what that is simply saying for you as a high-ticket closer is that if you are not making the money you want to make and you want to make more money, you have to focus on your prospects. Now, one thing is to focus on your prospects for the 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes that you're on the sales call. But the real high-ticket closers that make all the money that they possibly want to make are the ones who are always thinking about their prospects. They get off the sales call, they haven't closed the deal, and immediately they're thinking to themselves, damn, I let that person down. I let myself down. I'm not evolving as a person. I'm not in service. And so what you have to do as a high-ticket closer is you have to check yourself and think, the last time I got off a sales call with a prospect that I knew should have closed, I knew they needed the product, I knew they needed the service, but I wasn't able to close them. What emotions were going through you? Was it emotions of, meh, whatever, just nonchalance, moving on with your day? Or was it a genuine, and be honest with yourself, was it a genuine emotion of, oh my goodness, I truly let that person down? Now, how do you fix this? If you are the salesperson that is willing to look yourself in the mirror, that is willing to be honest with yourself, that is willing to hold yourself accountable and say, you know what, I'm not making the money I want to be making, and I'm damn sure that when I get off a sales call within 5, 10, 15 minutes, I've completely forgotten about the fact I lost that sales call and about the fact that I let that prospect down. How you fix that is you have to move away from sales being this job, this profession, this game of tactics, and you have to move deeper into it being a game of service, providing value to people, providing value to the world. The biggest reason that I was able to get to $100,000 a month in commissions as a high-ticket closer, and now able to replicate that with multiple other high-ticket closers and get them to $100,000 a month in commissions and beyond, also within 17 months, is because the underlying principle that underlies my sales game is that I am doing good, honorable work in the world. Sales to me is sacred. Sales for a lot of high-ticket closers is just a job, a J-O-B. After the sales call, boom, they forget about it, they move on. And so when I've trained hundreds of salespeople now, from Alex Hormozi's old gym launch sales team to teams that I've scaled to $1 million a month in cash collected and beyond, and now private clients inside my Unicorn Closer Mastermind, I can always see the people that are going to make it. And it's because when they get off the sales call that they didn't close, immediately they are driven by a sense of annoyance that they didn't serve the prospect. And so if you are not making the money that you want to be making, and you don't feel that driven, that motivated to put in the work to get better at sales, to join a higher level sales program, the biggest reason that you're not in that position, that you need to fix to get into that position, is you have to start viewing it as the human to human relationship you're having with all the other people in the world. You're either helping them, you're either serving them, one by one, you're raising the collective consciousness of the world. It sounds crazy, but if you help one person and that person has a wife or a husband, that person has kids, those kids have kids, you are literally having this butterfly effect to changing the world and having an impact. But the first step to you being able to have that impact is realizing that it's a human to human involvement that you're having with the world. It's not just running your discovery, close, no big deal, taking some payment, getting a commission. You are literally having this impact with all the people in the world. And so the thing that you need to do, if you're not making the money that you truly want to be making, is move away from sales being just this material thing, this logical thing, and move it into a human thing. Human to human impact, human to human connection. And if you do that, when you get off a sales call that you know the person needed to be closed and you didn't close them, you're going to feel a sense of guilt. You're going to feel a sense of shame. You're going to feel a sense of responsibility. And it's the responsibility that you hurt someone. And by hurt, what I mean is their life is now going to stay in that position of suffering that they're in because they haven't got the solution, they haven't got the product that would have solved their problem, and it's your fault. You have to put the onus back on yourself and realize it's your fault that these people are going to continue in the world suffering another day, another week, another year longer because of you. But you're not going to have that ownership, that sense of letting someone down, if you do not get annoyed after the sales call that it was a human being on the other end of the call that you let down. So ask yourself right now, if you're willing to be honest with yourself, if you're willing to check yourself in the mirror, when you don't close a deal, do you get pissed off? Do you get pissed off? Every single day as a high ticket closer, when I didn't close a deal, I went straight to my mentor and I said, I let this person down. That is what you need to be doing. You need to be going to your trainer, your mentor, and you need to be saying, I've let someone down and I do not want to do that again. That is being a responsible citizen. That is being a responsible steward of the profession of sales, salesmanship, saleswomanship, high ticket closing. It's not just about making 10K and living on a beach in Bali. It's about actually having service. When you tune in to the energy, the frequency of service, you're actually going to move forward in life. Because when you tune into that frequency of service, you'll actually find that the prospects that turn up to your call want to open up. They want to have that conversation with you. They want to actually move forward because of who you are. You're someone that's coming to the sales call to help them, to serve the world. So at the end of your day, today, when you don't close some of your sales calls, check in with yourself and see, how do I feel? Am I unemotional? Am I nonchalant? Am I aloof? Or am I pissed off that I let another person down? It is only that second set of feelings that creates master closers that make a load of money, or what I would call a unicorn closer.